Hi everyone, it's Kristen. So today is Friday. Um, so we'll start with this one. So for yesterday, we have Thor fighting Malekith. Ooh, I don't think that's how you pronounce that. And he's riding on a giant, looks like a cat, giant cat. He is actually didn't make an appearance, or his first appearance was 1984, June of 1984. Um, yeah, so it's weird to call a character in 84 an older character, but he's definitely like appeared, 20 years after Thor, did, which is interesting considering he's such a major Thor character, considering the fact that he was the villain in the second Thor movie. Um, which I didn't like. I mean, I liked that movie, but I didn't like it as much as the first one or the third one. To me, it was just, it was good, but it was okay. Like it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite, or but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I will probably never watch this again. So he is a dark elf. He has, magic. He also has, at one point, had the casket of ancient winters, which pretty much is what it sounds like. Infinite cold all the time, everywhere. um, yeah. So let's see. I don't know what else I could say about him. I'm sure there's lots more, but I'm drawing a blank right now. So Spider-Woman. So I actually did a couple of comic books with her. Spider-Woman 38 and then Uncanny X-Men 148. So I'll link those in the comments or the description because that pretty much tells you the origin story of her, or I tell you the origin story of her and, interesting facts about her in those. And then, oh, interestingly enough, it's Iron Fist, which we just talked about him the other day in relation to Power Man and them sharing the series. So this is from the Incredible Hulk 177, July of 74. Stamp also appears in Fantastic Four number 144, March of 74. And I mean, Iron Fist is, at this point, kind of like yesterday, Red Sonja, she appeared in, her first appearance was in Conan 1973, and his first appearance was in like Marvel Premiere number 15, like in 1974. So pretty like relatively new character in terms of this stamp series. And this actually was from the Marvel Bullpen Bulletin, April of 74. Art by Jill Kane. And it says in this little blurb, according to Roy Thomas, hard to tell if Jill Kane penciled the Iron Fist figure or not. John Romita Sr. sometimes did those type of upper left corner drawings, but it may be Gil. So see, this is where they got that image from. It's from the little Marvel bullpen. It says, this is Power. This is Iron Fist, coming in February in Marvel Premiere. Oh, well, there you go. So I kind of talked about him a little bit the other day when we talked about Power Man, but pretty much like his father, when he was a boy, discovered the lost city of crap. I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about. He discovered the lost city. He saved the ruler of that city, and so the ruler of that city kind of made him his like adopted son. And so he stayed there for quite a while, and then he made it his way out into the world and actually became a wealthy entrepreneur. And then at that point, at some point, he married socialite Danny's mom, who was a socialite, and they had Danny. And then when Danny was 9 years old, his father led an expedition to find the city again. He also brought with him his business partner, who apparently his business partner was not a great guy. He was also in love with Danny's mom. And so when they were hiking trying to find this city, Danny actually slipped and basically pulled his parents with him because they were all, like roped together. So just in case this happened, they would be safe. So the business partner allowed Danny's dad to plummet to his death, and he offered to save the mom and Danny, but the mom refused, saying they'd find their own way. So they were going to cross this bridge, but they got attacked by wolves. And Danny's mom actually threw herself to the wolves in order to save Danny. And the citizens, the archers from the mythical city, came and were, trying to save them. Unfortunately, they didn't get there quite in time to save Danny's mom, but they saved Danny, took him back to the city. Danny said, I want revenge. I have vengeance in my heart because, look what this guy did to my dad, my family. So they took him in, they trained him, and I think it was around 19, he faced the dragon and defeated him and gained the power of Iron Fist. And at that point, he went back to, New York, and to face, his father's business partner. Because his father's business partner, once the mom had refused help, just kind of left them behind. Was like, okay, fine, whatever. Probably, she probably told him off too, like, I'm married to, Danny's dad, and you're his best friend, business partner. Why are you doing this? I mean, you didn't try to save him anyway. Probably after she told him off, he left, I bet. So, yeah. So, like I said, we talked about him and Power Man meeting, their first meeting, and how they got to become really good friends. So, yeah. I guess Dazzler's not going to join us for this video like she did the other day when she left, and then came back. So, it was fun, though, just, for her to do that. But, yeah, she's apparently not going to join us for this video. So, okay, then. So, anyway, I hope you join me again in the future, and until next time. Oh, let's see, today's Friday, so tomorrow I'm going to post another Dazzler video, so I hope you join me for that, Dazzler 8. So, until then, bye.